Ooh, good morning! Hay nako, ayun na. Good morning sa inyong lahat. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening all over the world. And where you are tuning from right now, hello po sa inyong lahat. And oh my gosh, today is another new day, new opportunity, new everything. So, yes, time check muna tayo. Today is 1:07 p.m., September 12, 2024. And I'm here virtually from Anya, California, and but originally I'm from Philippines. By the way, to those who are first time to see me live and you see me every day, my name is Julie Ann, and I'm originally from Philippines. That's what I've mentioned a while ago. And I'm a business mentor and a business owner where we help individuals to jumpstart their online business. And yes, you will see me every day because we have this 90-day success challenge that is ongoing right now. And today is our 53rd day of our challenge. And for today's challenge, we will gonna be talking about sharing a transformational book or resource or yun ang ang aming topic ngayon. And oh my God, na ano ako, nawiwindang kasi we just finished our class, our skills day, virtual skills day sa work. And just after that, eto na, nag-dive in na ako for the live. And let me see who's watching. Oh, hi! Hello sa aking sisterette from the other mother. From the other mother. Gina and Zapra. Nawiwindang na talaga ako. Ano ba yan? Nakakawindang din pala ano kung ang dami mong gagawin. But anyway, it's time management at saka flexible naman tayo. Yun yung kagandahan. And actually, ang daming libro ang pwedeng i-share. For me, mahilig ako sa mga biographical books, mga true to life stories, and mga mga chicken soup for the soul, chicken for the teenage mom, yung mga ganyan. Pero parang mas nakakabata yun ano. Pero ngayon na may business parang nagbago parang nagbago ang mga dapat na babasahing libro. Kasi you have to learn more, o 'di ba? So, and having these businesses, you have to, uh, uh, mag-adventure sa iba-ibang bagay, which is yun yung nakakatuwa. And that is coming out from your comfort zone. You have to do something new. Yun. Tapos nung bagong simula ko, kasi I've mentioned that this is my new business. Let me just double check ha kung may ayun. So, i-mute ko lang muna, sorry. So, yeah, kasi I've mentioned naman, 'di ba, yung sa mentor ko, this is my first business. Actually, my mentor, this is her first business too. But when I told her that, paano ako magsisimula? Saan ako magsisimula? Sabi ko gano'n sa kanya. And how will I learn what kung ano ang gagawin ko, kung ano ang sisimulan ko, basta lahat. Kung paano ako nag-start na ako, pero ang tanong ko rin, nag-start na nga ako, hindi ko rin alam kung paano ako magsisimula pa din. But at least I've started, right? At least I took the leap of faith, yun ang sabi. So yun yung minention ko sa aking mentor. And siguro nakita niya kung gaano ako ka-anxious nung time na yun na hindi ko alam talaga kung saan ako magsisimula. So, binigyan niya ako ng libro, which is The Eight Habits of the Happy Millionaire. Oh, 'di ba? So, talagang kinlaim na niya na magiging millionaire ako in the future. So, by Bo Sanchez. Actually, hindi ko pa nababasa yung mga libro niya. Ito ang unang binigay niya. So, parang start-up or kick-off ng aking business, ito yung binigay niya, which is I'm very, very thankful. Kasi 'di ba sabi ko, I really don't know where to start and how to start. So, nung binigyan niya yung librong 'to, parang parang sabi ko, "Uy, tamang-tama, So, Eight Habits of the Happy Millionaire, talagang kinlaim niyang magiging milyonarya ako." Sabi ko So so it's a good thing and I'm very, very thankful na binigay niya 'to sa akin and, kasi hindi naman talaga ako nagbabasa ng about sa mga ano, eh, napapanood ko siya sa reels, sa TikTok, sa mga stories, ayan sa YouTube, pero mga short lang hindi ako masyadong ano kasi nung una sabi ko parang hindi parang hindi ako ano, hindi ako mapupunta dito sa ganitong mga business na 'to, na I have to read, o 'di ba? At tsaka yung nagustuhan ko kasi it talks about reality lalo na sa mga Pilipino kasi, talagang yung ugali natin, eh, or reality talk, 'yan. 'Di ba, nababagay siya sa ugali talaga ng mga Pilipino kasi karamihan o tina-topic niya nandito na lahat talaga. Tapos na-relate niya sa kung papaano yung sa business, paano mo papalitan yung mga cultural root cause ng ugali ng Pilipino para maging ano, maging productive. Yun yung maganda dito. Tapos because, Bo Sanchez is an entrepreneur, um, ano din siya, pastor, tama ba? Pastor? Na he has a ministry that he helps. And then, he talks about the word of God. So, talagang nire-relate niya yung, business niya sa Panginoon. And through this business, aba claim natin shout out nga muna bago ko sila bago ko sila mawala mamaya, ano ba 'yan. So, hi Jeans, good morning, good morning. Natawa ka ano? Nabigla ka din. Zapra, hello. Aba, talaga naman itong mga mentor at saka mga business partners ko very supportive. Naimbag nga aldaw mo kabsat. Uy, naimbag nga aldaw. Hello, good morning, Sis Lay. Tsaka si Tita Beth. Hi, Tita Beth. I have to get that book of Bo Sanchez. I don't have that yet. Yes, maganda siya, Tita. Oh my gosh, kahit na ano, yung kagandahan pa, mabilis mo lang siyang matapos kasi it has big letterings. At saka hindi, kasi ayoko yung masyadong makapal unless it's a biographical ano nga book na sabi ko nga na talagang ma-excite ka from one episode to episode that you have to continue and finish. Yun yung mga maganda. Pero dito, maganda rin kasi talagang ni-relate niya yung business sa ugali ng Pilipino at saka with the God. Kasi especially Filipinos, we are Christians, we are Catholics. So talagang makaka-relate ka, talagang pinapasok niya doon which is yun yung nagustuhan ko. And then LOL, yes, yes girl! Tama ka diyan. Tapos I love that. Oh, 'di ba? Yes, Jiz. Si Jiz kasi actually si Gina ang nagbigay sa akin nito. Kaya sabi ko, aba, parang alam niya yata na talagang kinakabahan ako magsimula ng business and she gave me this book. Yes. And sabi ko nga nung binigay niya, Happy Millionaire. Aba, talagang kini-claim niyang magiging milyonarya kami. Yes. Yes, si Bo Sanchez is a preacher. So he really talagang ni-relate niya yung pagiging business-minded niya sa sa kaniyang business which is, good kasi, actually itong book na 'to, it really talks yung unang nagustuhan ko, it really talks about the eight habits talaga. But the one that I've loved was the, defining your wealth. 'Di ba? Na yung alam natin sa wealth is all about money. Pero yung unang pagbukas ko dito, talagang dinefine niya kung ano nga ba talaga ang wealth. And, you cannot be also kasi being wealthy is a choice and, being happy is a choice. Depende kung alin ang pipiliin mo dun kasi you can be happy as well as wealthy. Yun yung sinabi niya and, dinefine niya doon kung ano ba ang pagiging wealthy. Yung pagiging wealthy niya sinabi niya dito is yung sa, relationship mo with God, relationship mo with the family, relationship mo with your friends, ayan, and the relationship mo with especially yun nga, yung sinabi ko na with God, 'di ba? Kasi, it's your choice naman if you want to be it's your choice if, you want to be happy. Kaya yun, at saka yung yun nga, yung parang naisip natin na being wealthy is mas maraming pera, 'di ba? But he talks about, having kasi nandito yung isang banner ko, eh, hold on. Ah, ito, ah, so ito. Kasi 'yan, ordinary riches can be stolen. Real riches cannot. In your soul, you are infinitely precious things that cannot be taken from you. So, do'n nga niya dinefine na yung yun nga, yung choice mo talaga kung saan ka mas magiging happy. Pero ang sinabi niya dito na yes, you are happy, pero happy ka ba na, hindi mo kailangan yung mga bagay-bagay na ganyan, na happy ka ba kasi kailangan mo din ang pera, to be happy. But having that money, depende kung saan mo gagamiting purpose. Which is yun nga yung sinasabi niya na 'pag gagamitin mo lang sa mga bags, sa sasakyan, ayan madaling mawala, madaling maubos. Pero kapag gagamitin mo siya to help other people, to help your friends, your family, and to help your church, then that is the real wealth na sinasabi niya. So yun yung parang nagustuhan ko na, and that is the real happiness also kasi hindi yun nawawala at saka infinite siya. So talagang no ending. Yun yung nagustuhan ko. So marami pa siyang sinabi dito at tinakal. Yung ano, yung isa pang nagustuhan ko is yung ito, yung create your wealth beliefs or mindset. Kasi ang sabi niya dito like, itong verse na 'to na Deuteronomy 8 verses 18, "Remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the power to produce health." So, lahat naman ng mga talents natin, lahat ng mga nasa utak natin, lahat ng mga, ano 'to, yun yung mga talent, yung perseverance, lahat ng mga ugali natin at saka yung strength natin, lahat yan binigay ni Lord. At saka lahat yan na binigay niya gagamitin natin with a purpose. So yun yung kagandahan. Hmm, uy, thank you Jeans and, thank you Elise Benzon for watching. Rosemary, uy thank you sis Rosemary, nice to see you here. So yun yung magandang, tinakal niya dito at saka gawin ko lang kasing short kasi may work ako. Tapos, yung maganda pa dito, kaya ko nasabi na maganda yung libro niya kasi natatakal niya at nakaka-relate lahat ang mga ugaling Pilipino. Tinakal niya dito yung 5 cultural roots that robs us from our aggressiveness or that robs us from our motivation to go on or our persistence to go on, which is yung pagiging asyendero complex, yung porket mayaman ka na hindi ka na magtatrabaho or hindi mo na itutuloy ang ginagawa mo dahil yun nga, may namana ka na sa pamilya mo. Hindi naman puwede yung gano'n. 'Di ba? Yun yung diniscuss niya at saka nagbigay na siya ng mga tips. Tapos yung isa is bahala na attitude, yung tayong mga Pilipino may mga ugali na bahala na, which is, hindi naman puwede, hindi rin puwede yun kasi dapat natanggalin yun na isa kasi sa bahala na tayo diyan, hindi na natutuloy or hindi natutupad ang mga pangarap natin. At saka yung isa is yung lotto culture, diniscuss din niya dito yung lotto culture na yun nga yung, "Hintayin ko na lang na manalo ako ng lotto or ayan ko na lang na manalo ako ng lotto," sinasabi, pero hindi naman nagtataya ng lotto, 'di ba? Walang action na ginagawa. So, yun yung isa pa na ugali ng Pilipino na pangit dalhin, 'di ba? So, yung isa pa is manyana habit. Yung later on, ayan gagawin ko pa yan, later on, later on, time has passed, years has passed, at saka wala nang nangyari. You are on the same situation, you are on the same cycle. And yung pinakaayaw kong isang ugali ng mga aminin na natin, ugali ng Pilipino yan, crab mentality, ayan. 'Di ba? So Hayaan mo na lang kung ayaw mong sumama or kaya hayaan mong samahan, huwag ka ng mag-react or magsabi na ayun, yung parang parang ang dami mo pang sasabihin just to pull that person down. You don't want that person to go or prosper before you. Yun yung pangit. So, hayaan mo na lang, manood ka na lang kung ayaw mong samahan, 'di ba? Kaysa sa naman gagawa ka ng paraan or magsasabi ka na yun nga, na pangit yung ginagawa or ano, just to make that person feel bad and not to go on, 'di ba? So, yun yung magandang mga diniscuss niya dito, which is talagang nagustuhan ko. Parang it's all in one, kumbaga. At saka nagpapasalamat talaga ako na ito yung binigay ni ni Gina kasi dahil dito, nandun na lahat. Parang napakasimple, 8 habits lang, but it talks about having that right mindset, putting God first in all, on everything that you do, and then proper mindset and right attitude. And the one thing is, it talks about your sharing your wealth. But before sharing your wealth, he mentioned about your creating your money machines and some business tips. Yun yung maganda. Kaya sabi ko, parang ang gandang balik-balikan. Kahit na itong libro na lang ang babasahin ko, nandito na lahat. And especially naka-incorporate dito yung the Word of God. So, yun yung maganda. And kaya parang 2 beses ko binasa. Tsaka yun nga, parang magandang i-memorize na rin at isama sa pang-araw-araw na buhay talaga. And it talks about creating your money machines. So, kasi yung money machines, yung money daw, may 2 paraan yan, manual and automation. Which is yung manual, which is your job. Yun yung na nagbibigay ng araw-araw na pangangailangan mo. But you have also to have a automated money na parang digital money, which is swak na swak sa aming business na na 'to kasi we have this digital online business. And yun nga, sabi ni Sanchez Bow na your manual money can stop when your body is tired or something happened to your body. At saka yun, yung automated money mo, yun yung gagana para sa'yo. So which is a very, very good thing that we have this digital online business that we have right now. Kasi kahit na nakatulog kami, may ginagawa kami, or namamasyal kami, or sana hindi mangyari, nagkasakit, at least we have our automated system, proven system that is working for us. O, 'di ba? So, kahit na passive income siya, at least gumagana para sa amin. Oh, 'di ba? Yun, sabi ni Tita Beth, yes, alisin natin yung crab mentality. I know, ito yung talagang ano, karamihan na ugali ng mga Pilipino everywhere you go. I don't know, but that's what I observed. And yun nga, dahil sa negative, parang lalong lumalayo yung mga tao sa kanila pag ganun. Kasi ako nilalayuan ko talaga yung mga taong ganun. And yes, passive income, Tita Beth. So this is the beauty of having this simple book. Very short lang siya, matatapos mo siya in like 2-3 hours kasi malalaki yung mga sulat niya, pero napaka substantial talaga siya kasi parang nandun na lahat at saka parang talagang nababagay sa atin. At saka ito talagang nabagay siya sa akin kasi it relates with the culture and with the mentality of like me na Filipino. And yun nga, natatanggal ang mga pagka-negative vibes at saka negative na thinking. At saka yung maganda pa, nagbibigay siya ng mga tips. May mga tips siya dito kung papaano. So, yes. So, that is what I want to share right now. And yun yung nagustuhan ko aside from ito. Kasi pagbukas mo ng libro, yan, yung favorite ng lahat ng aking mga business partners, yung Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, 'di ba? Yun ang sabi ni Lord. Pagbukas mo na, which is yun yung nagustuhan ko rin kasi actually the story of that verse na nakita ko is one of my business partner. I went to her place and their kitchen, they have that saying sa verse, Bible verse sa kanilang kitchen. And then when I'm reading it, parang natatama kasi simula ko lang ng business parang yun lagi yung nababasa ko. And then when I came home from, their place and then inaayos namin nung asawa ko yung table niya, pagtingin ko sa aking wall nandun din pala. Parang ang tagal-tagal na nandun yung verse na yun, ngayon lang ako naka-relate sa verse na yun, eh, ang tagal na palang nakadikit sa wall ko. Itong verse na 'to. Kaya nga sabi ko, bakit kaya ito pa yung ano, pero yung alam mo yung nakakatuwa dun, nung binili ko yung small saying na 'yan, yung Jeremiah 29 verse 11 na 'yan, nung binili ko yung small frame na 'yan, actually nung sinasamahan ko yung mother ko na mag-garage. Yung mother ko is mahilig siya, parang 'yan yung parang pastime niya. So nag-garage kami. Tapos yun yung unang-unang nakatawag ng pansin or yeah, nakatawag ng pansin sa'kin. So kinuha ko yun and then, "Oh, parang it will fit me." Sabi ko, but that's the time that I wasn't, in the business yet. Tapos parang it fits on, what I do every day, sabi kong ganyan. Tapos sabi ko, idikit ko nga dito sa aking, kasama siya sa aking, family picture wall. Kasi Filipinos, they're fond of, putting pictures of their family on the walls and then I put it, just under it. And then, napansin ko lang yun nga, nung nabasa ko yun kina Zap, business partner ko, pag-uwi ko at nire-rearrange namin yung table, I saw that again, that sign, that Jeremiah 29 verse 11. And then it became our favorite, naging favorite, verse na naming magkaka-business partners. So every time that we are doing something, every new business partners coming in, that's the verse that we are sharing and then we keep on sharing that every day because it really speaks the word of the Lord, right? That this business, we are not here para mag-scam or para manloko ng ibang tao. We are here to help. So that is only what I have to share. And yeah, basahin nyo to, maganda. Pero hindi pa ako nakabasa ng mga ibang libro niya. So, if you have other books na mas maganda sa book ni Bo Sanchez, can you please, tell me or put it in the comments? And, yes, for other books, hindi naman siya transformational na na libro, but, have you yung talagang yun yung hindi ko makakalimutan ever since nung nabasa ko yun nung siguro mga first year high school or second year high school yata ako nun. Yung eto kasi 'di ba, high school mga mahilig magbasa ng mga pocket books, mga ganyan. And mga Archie books, mga food for yung mga chicken soup, ayan. Yung mga Reader's Digest, ayan. Yung mga, ano na 'to, mga novels, mga ganyan. Mahilig mahilig nung mga high school days yun. Pero yung tumatak sa akin na hindi ko talaga makalimutan na storybook, na biographical book, yung Not Without My Daughter. That is my all-time favorite. I don't know, until now I cannot, move on with that book na lagi 'pag, naiisip ko siya is, lagi kong parang para akong nagpa-palpitate or naggaganon yung puso ko. Dahil yun nga, it's a story of Not Without My Daughter. It's a story of a couple na taga Michigan and the husband niya is an Iranian. And then he's a doctor, Iranian doctor yung asawa niya na nandito sila sa Michigan. Since there is a war happening or ongoing or tribal war ongoing with the family, they went home to Iran. And that's the time that, yun nga, nagkagulo. Just to cut the story short, gumawa sila ng paraan o ayaw ng nanay niya kasi ang daming nangyayari, nagiging abusive na yung asawa, tapos nagiging under na, pati na yung anak hinihiwalay na. So, gumawa sila ng paraan just to escape from that situation. Kasi 'pag mga Islam country naman noon, they are very, very strict, 'di ba? Lalo na sa culture, they are really strict. And then, they're trying to separate the wife from the daughter. So, they tried to escape from Iran going back to the US and they were able to. Ang dami nilang pinagdaanan but nakakaiyak talaga siya and that, book hindi na matanggal sa aking, sistema. So and it's a true story, so talagang nangyari. That's the only one that I want to share, but anyway, pag-transformational, ito yung nakaka-relate talaga sa akin for this one. And I'm very, very thankful that Gina gave this book to me. And that's the only one that I want to share. O, diba? So, yan. So, if I'm encouraging everyone to come and join us. So we have a free webinar at 5 p.m. Uh, PST, 7 p.m. CST, and 8 p.m. EST live webinar free info session. So just type your name and your email address and at www.josonkit.com if you're ready to discover something exciting and to take the next step with us. So just register your name and your email. And then, yes, we're going to see you inside. You will see the overview of our business. And if you're ready to embark this journey with us, then just proceed to step 2 and step 3. So for the step 2, you will see all those, the black and white and the blueprint of our business. And it's the time that you will say if this fits for you or no. And you can retract anytime. There's no commitment. At least you learn something. And we are just sharing so that you will know that there's an opportunity that is waiting for you. And there's a hope that you can change your life for better. So if you want a life that is better and break that chain na paulit-ulit na nangyayari sa buhay nyo, then join us. And then dapat sa mga nanonood, those who are sitting back and watching us, wag lang po sana all, wag nang patumpik-tumpik pa, join us. Dapat tara all. That's why we are sharing this one, not for you to say sana all, but tara all, o di ba? Because this is an invitation to everyone that you too can change your life for better. Yes. And to those, shout out muna sa mga nanood. Hi, Sis Amy. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, sabi ni, di ba? Sabi ni Sis Jeans, yes, that is the reason why we want to be millionaires. Yeah. Kasi binigyan mo ako ng 8 habits. So talagang ang ganda gayahin. Yes, alisin natin yung crab mentality. Yes, 'di ba? Oh, passive income because what we do is passive income. You can do it as your side hustle or you can do it as a full-time job, o 'di ba? Yay, hey, nakahawa sa live mo girl, was watching your live from yesterday. Dami kong tawa and of course, learning. Oo nga eh. Buti nga andun si Zap din eh, nagsimula eh, oh, 'di ba? Sis Amy, hi! Hi sis, what is the book name? I was late. Oh, the book's name is 8 Habits of the Happy Millionaire. Yan, transformational book talaga. Kasi para sa akin, it's all in there. It's like yung parang kay Teresa Bell din, pero ito mas naiintindihan ko, eh, kasi mas nakaka-relate ako kasi ang daming patama, lalo na sa mga culture nating mga Filipino. Kasi it talks reality nga naman sa ating, pagka-Pilipino. Kaya yun yung parang nagustuhan ko dito. And then sabi ni Kenneth, LOL. Ano yung LOL diyan, JK? Sa 8 Habits of a Millionaire. Yes. Just enjoyed watching. Dapat join ka na, Insan. Message mo ako. Thank you, Kabsat Jeans. Yes. Yes, yun yun. Yun yun, Sis Amy. And then, nung tinanong mo anong favorite verse ko na ilagay sa banner, yan din sinabi ko, we are meant to be in this business. Oo nga eh. Kasi, di ko alam. Siguro, just after I joined the business, yun yung unang, ang laki-laking bumandera sa ano eh, sa nung nagkakape ako na umuupo tapos tinitingnan ko lang yung kitchen na ano, eh, talagang binabasa ko ng ilang beses. Sabi ko, "Parang paramdam 'to. Is this a sign?" Sabi ko. Funny, 'di ba? So, hello Sis Maristel. Hi, kumusta na ulo mo? Okey ba? Hopefully you're good. Ganda naman. Thank you for sharing, sis. Yes, sis Lay. Maganda nga yung mga libro niya. Tsaka yun nga, napapanood ko lang siya sa mga reels, sa mga ano, pero nung binigay ni Jeans 'to, nung binasa ko, oh, okay, that is why. And yun nga, parang isang transformational ano sa akin ngayong as I'm going on with this business. So, yun. Siguro yung iba dapat magbasa ako. I tried the magic. The magic is also good if you want if you're praying somebody because it's like a praying somebody Pero parang nagkakatotoo siya. Yung sa amin kasing mga Catholic, we usually use the Holy Rosary if you want something deep na talagang gusto namin ng malalim na parang i-touch yung person, parang yung The Magic din. That's the power of the Holy Rosary. Kasi yung Holy Rosary, we keep on repeating di ba may rosary kaming hawak, yung keep on repeating the prayers. Pero that is one of, parang the magic din na if you want something to happen, you have to pray it, and then we're using the Holy Rosary. Parang the magic yung sa amin. So, yes, and we use that para ano, para mabulong namin sa isang tao na, "Uy, join ka na," gano'n. If we have a specific prayer, yeah, we use that. And yes, that's it for today. And yeah, law of attraction yung magic. Yeah. And the Holy Rosary, parang ganun din, parang law of attraction na if we want to motivate or we want to tawag dito, hindi motivate yung parang gusto mong mag-recollect or parang ganun din yung ano niya eh, you have to pray if you have a specific prayer, if you want to do it a specific prayer, then and it's really powerful. Yan yung ano, yeah, it's really powerful. I've tried that many times. Sabi ni Sis Lay, powerful din ang pag-pray ng rosary, sabi niya. Yes, talagang powerful na. Yun yung ginagawa namin na mga Catholic. If you're a Catholic, yeah, we do that. If we have a specific prayer, we pray it depende, any time of the day. As long as you are on your own self and then pray it na parang malalim. Parang ganun. Parang law of attraction. Parang nag-a-attract ka ng magandang ano, na pinipray mo through the Holy Rosary. So, yun. Hi, Sis Chagsia, Sis Aranet. Hi, Sis Aranet. By the way, yes, Sis Aranet is our business partner, and you can see her in the Dream Team and in the Mastermind. She shared actually she's the one who shared the 90-day success challenge, and she's our neighbor here in the Brentwood. So one time we're gonna interview you. 'Di ba, si Sarah Net. Yes, hello, 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 and thank you so much. And by that time na nilabas mo yun and you're inviting us for a 90-day success challenge, I was a little bit shy. A little bit shy? Shy naman talaga. Actually, we're shy when we talked about when you shared the 90-day success challenge. So we are waiting. Yun yung pangit din na isang ugali. We are waiting for someone to initiate it in our team kasi parang siyempre nahihiya kami sa ibang team. So, uh, we're very thankful to Sis Maristel, yeah, who initiated this challenge and we were able to join. So, yes, si Sister Chagsian Chupisna, she's the one who shared the 90-day success challenge in Mastermind. If you watched that, yun. Kasi napanood ko yun. And yes, Tita Sally. Hi, thank you for watching my live. Replay na lang, Tita. Panoorin mo. Support Naksi. And yes, thank you so much, everyone. And I think I have to go. Yes, watch her in the mastermind. Yeah, watch her in the mastermind. Nakalimutan ko na, Sis Jeans, kung anong buwan yun. Parang February ba or January, parang hindi ko na maalala, but it's yeah, we're gonna share it to you if I will able to find it in the mastermind. And thank you so much, Sis Chagsi. Yeah, March 19, ayun, sinagot agad. March 19 na mastermind. She shared the 90-day success challenge and their journey. Yes. And she's doing, tapos mo na ba sis ang ano, she's doing the challenge. I don't know if she finished her self-care naman, 30 days self-care challenge naman yung ginawa niya after that 90 days. And di ko alam kung may ginagawa siyang success challenge ngayon. So, yeah, she's also good in doing those challenges. And yes, we are following your footsteps, sis. So, we're happy and that we were able to encounter that. And right now we are doing, and we are on our 50 third of our 90-day success challenge. And thank you so much, o 'di ba? Ang dami ng pagbabago, sis. Kaya thank you talaga. And yes, I'm gonna see you again tomorrow. And hope better na si Sis Maristel so she can still catch up with our success challenge for today, and we're oh so yeah they're doing again the 90 day success challenge for the newbies. Wow, yeah. So talagang maganda siya lalo na if you're doing it with your group mates, or your teammates or your business partners. It's really fun. 'Di ba? And we are supporting and sharing each other. So, nakakatulong talaga, nakaka-boost talaga ng personal growth at saka professional development talaga, and, to form a new habit. So that's all the reason for this 90 Day Success Challenge. That is my three main reasons why I did it. And then, yes, for the last words, so wag na pong sana all, wag nang patumpik-tumpik pa, dapat tara all. Come and join us. So this is an invitation. It's not to brag or to boast that we have a business. No, this is an invitation. So we're always doing this. So yes, don't wait for the 90 days success challenge to finish, because this is only the beginning, and this is only the first step. So you'll see more of us continuing doing it, and being consistent is the key, 'di ba? So thank you so much, and see you tomorrow. Have a good day and blessed Thursday, everyone. And don't forget the free info session webinar at www.josenkit.com. Just enter your name and your email, and you will see the overview of our business. The live will start at 5 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. CST, and 8 p.m. EST. Yon. So don't forget, guys, and see you on the inside. Thank you so much, and have a good day and blessed day. Bye bye.